Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. Get over here, microphone. That's it, right there. And, of course, good morning, Mini Metro. We are going to Paris. It is 1937. And we will play on the normal mode. We'll start with a... Well, I was going to say we'll start with a yellow loop, but I guess we won't, because we can't make that all nice and rounded. There we go. Get that rolling. Turn down the music just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And hey, now we have our loop. That's nice. I got a message last night from our friend Samurai Sam. And I've mentioned before that Sam and Parlor Ghost and I are in a group chat where we just talk about Mini Metro because, you know, that's the kind of friends and people we are. And I'm not going to show the exact image at this point. At some point I will. When it becomes relevant, I will show the image. But Sam sent me a picture, and the caption was just, "Oh, come on." And I felt that. I felt it in my soul. Good morning, Ghosty. Hope you're doing well. This is already, like, this down here, it's a neat little diamond shape, but it's also the worst damn thing I ever saw. I'm going to take a carriage. Because you've got, you know, two consecutive triangles here, and then 4 circles. 4 circles, really. You want to do that, Mini Metro. Okay. Well, let's send that circle out here. You thought you did so well, and then Sam beat you. Well, you know, you're both really good at the game. I don't know what to tell you. You both put up really good scores in the daily challenge on a regular basis. You're both smart, talented people who come up with ways to do shit. Sorry if this is news to you. All 3 of us are vicious. Well, I wouldn't say vicious, but you know. I'd say we're all pretty good at Mini Metro. How about that? That can be the same thing as being vicious, right? Cutthroat Metro. We're very serious about our Mini Metro. Alright, let's see. We'll take a locomotive. I will have an interchange, sure. I am by no means married to this as our hub square. You know, I would love it if something spawned up here, so I'm going to wait a little while before deploying that. This one over here is probably not really any better. Like, you know, I'm just trying to visualize that. I guess we could go, you know, fork down here, fork over here, fork... Yeah, actually, fuck it. Exclamation point, fuck it. We're killing all of these lines, and we're building out of this as our central square. Let's go. Yellow line... Yeah, we're still going to maintain the yellow line going south. That's fine. You can have all of that. And then the red line will still go over here. You'll go just like that. And we'll have a dark blue line. Come on. It comes down here. I'm going to want to chop these lines in half soon. But for right now, this will be fine. Alright, everybody go. And now let's see. We need a locomotive here to save that. We need a carriage here to save that. We need a locomotive here to save that, I think. Okay. You know, goodbye, nice little yellow diamond, but now we have a fun set of lines, I guess. I don't know. This is probably no better or worse than what I had before. It's just different. And hey, different can be better sometimes. Paris stations do overflow fast. They have a... They do have a lower capacity, I think. I'm pretty sure your typical station overflows at 7 passengers, and a Parisian station overflows at 5. I will take another line here, because I want to draw a green line down here and just prepare for that being a bigger deal. Hey, look, that's about to be a bigger deal. Parisians do not stand for waiting around. That is true. This circle here can be part of the... yeah, we'll make it on the green line here. That's fine. Should probably put the interchange here. Now that we're pretty much committed to this as our central square. But you know what? Pretty much is not the same as definitely. By the time I was done, my map looked insane. Yeah, I can believe that. This is already, you know... This is already looking different than my usual map because, you know, usually I build out of a central square, and I call it the central square because it is central, obviously, but not the case thus far. All right, you pick up all of those, and then come down here. I'll get you a buddy soon enough. Either a carriage or another locomotive. Yellow line is doing really good work right now. Red line has a whole bunch of uniques. Let's take... I'm gonna need tunnels at some point. I do have one spare right now. The safe play is tunnels. Yeah, the safe play is tunnels. Would have liked to see a line there, because this red line is getting really long. I'd like to chop the red line in half if I can. But, you know. Let's see, how are we going to get to that circle here? Let's do that. That'll be fine. You do have 3 consecutive circles in the middle here, but, you know. I felt like this challenge was very sparing with offering new lines. Yeah, you know, I've already seen that a little bit. You know, they've got 7 to offer. There could be more there if they wanted them. You did end up with all 7, but it took a while. Okay, I see. All right, speaking of... Actually, no, that train's going to pick up itself. Let's grab this triangle. Oh, wow, there had not previously been a triangle on the dark blue line. That was an oversight on my part. Here, a little bit more work for the green line is fine. Central Square's on fire. What if all I did was lie to you? That would be mean. Let's put another locomotive on the red line. And take a locomotive and a line. How about that? And let's smooth out this red line, shall we? Let's take this, and this, and this, and this. And while we're here, this all off of the red line. Good morning, Bushi... I'm going to butcher this. Good morning, Busidu 2. This is the daily challenge, actually. This is the Paris 1937 map. We're playing it on normal. I'm just drawing out an orange line here. This is going to be a very long line, actually. That should be okay. Might need to pull one of the locomotives off of... You know what? Actually, I am going to do that. I'm going to take this red locomotive and make it an orange locomotive. Yeah. So yes, this is today's daily challenge. It's Paris 1937. I'm gonna pull the green line back. Good morning to you. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. You, Mr. Blue Line, are gonna need to drop your stuff at the central square, then come rescue this guy. Let's see. I would really like to get more help for the blue line. You drop your stuff at the central square again, then come back here. Yeah, that's going to be a priority for this coming week. We're going to need a carriage or something for this blue line. Triangle down there is fine. Not a big deal either way, just makes it a little harder for the blue line, I guess. Which we don't need, but whatever. It'll be fine. Triangle over here we'll give to the orange line, that's okay. Yeah, blue line's going to hang on for another day, I suppose. But beyond that, it's definitely going to need help. Hey, look, something's going to spawn here, and that's going to be annoying. It's a circle. It doesn't hurt too much. Okay. Yellow line is going on. blue line is still in trouble. We'll take a locomotive and... should probably take a carriage. Yeah, I'm going to take a carriage, just to be safe. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the carriage right here on the blue line. That's not going to solve everything on its own, though. I'm also going to put a locomotive on the blue line. That should be fine. This square here I'll give to the orange line so that this square here can go to the red line. Having a little square in the middle of your line doesn't seem like a bad idea. Okay, why did you not take... Oh, because there are no triangles this way. That makes sense. Okay. Glad I caught that. That station was almost on fire. You go that way. Are there any There really aren't any triangles over here that I could give to the... by the way, I'm just giving up and making that my interchange. A little pie piece there for the red line. That'll be fine. Let's see. These plus signs are on the red line. Yeah, the red line's too long. That's the reason these are starting to pile up. And this over here is starting to look like it wants another line. For right now, I'll give it to the blue line. But this is going to want either a green line extension or a whole eastbound line at some point. One problem at a time. Let's see, yellow line's okay. Blue line is in much better condition. I'm glad I gave it the treatment that I did. Red line is hanging in there, but could probably use a carriage. We'll take a locomotive and... Oof. Another difficult choice. Then we can take the line. I think I can get away with it. Yeah, we'll take the line. And I was just about to say I'm not gonna draw it right now, but now I have a good reason to draw it right now. Yeah, we could extend yellow out to the east. It's not a bad idea. You know, the yellow line only has... It doesn't have a lot of stations on it, but it does terminate with these 3 consecutive circles, which I'm a little scared of. I think I'm just gonna draw a brown line to do this for right now, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the yellow line pretty much gets bogged down every time. You know, you come in, by the time you get back here, these are on fire, so I'm actually going to rescue that, try to reset the situation here. Red line, how are you doing? Not great, actually. This circle here I can give to the orange line, that's not a big deal. You're going to come clear that out. You've got so many squares you're going to drop off when you hit that square station. Why don't you just do that? That'll be okay. And now this over here, I would probably need to redraw... Yeah. I want to redraw the brown line so that it gets that. Crap. Okay. Yeah, you're going to come down here and get that station out there. I'm actually going to redraw... I'm going to extend the green line, I think. Nope, the green line. Yeah, you're going to get that. We'll pull this off of the orange line. There. Yeah, I'm really worried about these, you know, 3 consecutive circles at the end of the yellow line. I don't want to extend that too far. So, the green line with its 2 locomotives, I think, is a better choice to get that. This circle here is kind of annoying, unless I can round that, in which case, it's fine, whatever. You're okay. You're going to come here, you still have a little bit of room for that, and you've got another buddy coming through, so, come on. There you go. You're still okay. Yellow line up here is generally okay. Could probably use another... Yeah, let's go. I'm definitely taking a carriage. I still have 3 spare... Excuse me. Still have 3 spare tunnels. Let's put... I want to put a carriage on the green line, I think. Yeah, put a carriage on the green line. The locomotive, I'm very tempted to put on the yellow line, but I think really what the yellow line needs is to just turn around. And why don't you skip ahead to the end of the line? That'll probably be okay. You go down there. Yeah, this guy's going to be okay. You know what? I'm just going to be safe. Turn that around. Keep an eye on this. Make sure that gets cleared out. Okay, that got cleared out. What is on fire at the central square? Short answer, everything. Long answer is plus signs, which means the red line. Can you use a tunnel to help the left side of the yellow line? I mean, I could. You know, I could redraw the yellow line such that it grabs, you know, this circle, and then goes out and terminates at this triangle, which isn't the worst idea, actually. That's not the worst idea. I don't want to take this triangle off of the red line, but maybe if I did this and then this, and while we're here extending lines with bridges, we can just have the green line pick up this plus sign. Again, not the worst idea I've ever had. I'm making my life harder for the green line every single day. But no, actually extending the yellow line that way was a good idea. Thank you. I'm just going to say Busidu and hope I didn't butcher it, but thank you for that. Triangle for the end of the green line is very helpful. This plus sign is going to want to be... Well, actually, right now, the plus signs are... No, I don't like putting the plus signs on the green line. They're going to have to be on the red line. Take the yellow line north to the square and then up. That's a thought. That would put a square on the yellow line. I can see the reason for doing that. I don't think it's a major improvement. Let's pop you over here. Yeah, so you were thinking something like, you know, take this and then go to this square and then pick up like that triangle or something. Yeah. This would create another choke point on the red line where uniques pile up. Of course, you know, doing it here just does the same thing later in the line. This does get another square on the yellow line, so I can see that. Yeah, what the hell? Let's go with it. What's the worst that can happen? He says as his lines are on fire. And I don't even have a spare locomotive. I thought I had a locomotive. Okay, you're going to actually... no, you're not. Fuck. I could have sworn one of those was going to rescue that. Alright, well, circle here for the orange line. I need somebody to save the red line right now. And that somebody is... the red line itself, the blue line. The blue line. This could be too late. This might be too late. Is this too late? No, it's not. Thanks to, actually, I think a passenger just got on this locomotive and saved me that way. But let's pretend that what I did helped. Okay. So now the green line is 1,000 miles long. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Let's shorten the green line and make this brown line more useful. You come out here. You're still terminating on consecutive circles, but you were doing that already. So that's fine. You are going to turn around at that station when you get to it. I did just rob a locomotive off of the blue line, so I might want to give that back at some point. Can I get this square? Not easily. Well, I don't want to put all of this pressure on the red line. You know what? I might want to draw another line. It is Sunday. Let's see. You take a locomotive and... Oof. I don't think I can afford to draw the line this week. We'll take a carriage. Locomotive's going to go here. Carriage there is tempting, but I think I have other means of helping that line. You drop everything at the central square and then come through there. Yeah, that guy's taking care of itself, so that's fine. Now, let's look at this nonsense. All carriages all day. You're not wrong. Okay. Maybe I can run you through there. Yeah. Of course, now I have the small issue of this pentagon, but it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world because I can, you know what I can do? I can pull that up here, can yank the yellow line off of that, drop it through there. That is a weird and stupid way of getting access to this triangle, but it does minimize the number of crossover points, which is a thing I like to do. So let's do this and see how it falls apart. Maybe it just won't. Wouldn't it be nice if it just didn't? Oh, it would be grand. Yellow line's in better shape. Blue line is kafucked, actually. You're going to drop your squares there and then go over here. I do have a carriage I have not yet deployed. Probably... Well, obvious candidates for that include the brown line, because it terminates on 2 consecutive circles. The red line, because it has all the uniques in the world. The what the fuck is this circle doing here line. And the yellow line, just for funsies. We'll see. Yeah, I think probably the red line is the best usage for it. Okay, so that, long term, I'm going to want another line going up that way. I do still have 1 spare line. Hi, you just want to be annoying, huh? Okay. Yeah, that circle spawned is bad, you're not wrong. Let's see. Yellow line is in much better condition now. Blue line is still kind of on fire. Brown line is all of the on fire. Actually, well, it's Sunday night, so we'll just wait. Okay. We'll take a locomotive. Oh, God, I once again am not certain that I can get away with taking a line. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a carriage. And we're going to do this. I'm going to redraw... Yeah, I'm just looking at this and making sure it makes something resembling sense. Okay. I'm going to redraw the brown line. 1 leg of the brown line is going to come down here and do this. And because I just said 1 leg of the brown line, you've probably already figured out what I'm going to do with the other one. You're going to come up here and do that. Yeah. I'm going to put a locomotive here. You're going to get there. You're going to pop down here just for safety. You are going to drop your triangles and then come through here, but you're also going to have a carriage. So now the brown line is handling all of this eastern bullshit. The blue line is still fucked, but it'll be slightly less fucked with another carriage. Now you clear that out. You clear that out. Yellow line, you come through here, clear that out. This guy's on fire again, but now he's not. You're okay, you're okay. And that right there is the fuck you circle. So, when I mentioned earlier today that Samurai Sam had sent me a message about this particular challenge. And he just sent a screen cap, and the screen cap was this, with the caption, "Oh, come on!" And you know what? I don't blame him, because, oh, come on! Oh, goodness. Fortunately, at least for me, I can do that. And it makes the orange line much longer, but it's not a huge deal. But still, oof. Oof a doof that circle. You know, the orange line did not need to be long. The orange line is already too long. You know, look at the central square. Look at the pile up of stars at the central square. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Granted, I had forgotten it was coming, but I knew it was coming. It was still horrible. You know what? I'm actually going to take this guy off of the brown line and put it on the orange line. Yeah, Sam, that's good morning, Sam. We just got to this awful circle. It's an awful circle, isn't it? Okay, are you still on fire? Oh, wow. Okay. You need all the help in the world. Hey, you know what? Redline, you can come in. Why don't you drop that there? Get over here. You know, there's some stuff there for you to clear out. Why don't you get over here? There's some stuff there for you to clear out. Come on. Everybody be fine. Okay. There we go. 3 full locomotives pulling out on the red line. Hopefully, look, the central square is completely clear for a second. Oh, it's a good second. It feels nice. All right. So let's see here. Brown line is mad at me because I only have 1 locomotive on it, and I mean, that's a fair reason. Let's take this square off of the orange line, because then we can give it to the brown line, put a nice little terminus square there. That'll be fine. The terminus squares are the geekiest gang in all of Mass Effect, by the way. We'll take a locomotive, and I still don't think I can take the last line. Oh! Let's take a carriage. I'm going to put a locomotive back on the brown line, just to rescue this station and help shorten everything. As for the carriage, I'm going to sit on it for right now. I'm not sure which line will be better served by it. That circle up there is annoying. You know what? I think I might chop a couple stations off of the orange line, like so. Well, the problem with doing that is, as you can see, yeah, okay, never mind. We'll just do that. Blue line, are you okay? You're okay. You're fine. Totally fine. Everybody's fine. You're on fire. But, you know, you're okay. Everybody is okay, right? This daily challenge is going to take you all the way to 750. Hopefully. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Blue line, you're going to drop a whole shitload of shit right there, but I need you to do it. So you can rescue this station. I do like to change. You know, if I had it all to do over again, I would probably build out of this one. You know, early on I started with this as my hub, and I built, you know, a little loop down here and then went foop, 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 and foop. But eventually I moved, you know, I blew everything up and moved it over here. Now, you're going to go there. I think the carriage will be best served here on the orange line? Actually, no. Not necessarily. Why don't I just have this guy skip forward, turn around, come here. And I'll put the carriage on whichever red train is closest to the central square. That'll be this one. Because the central square is already on fire again. That circle up there is annoying in the sense that it means another unique for the red line, and the red line can ill afford to equip to handle more uniques. But, you know, do what you got to do when you do what you do. Okay. You're going to get there. You're going to clear that out. Red line's coming in, so clear out the central square. That's fine. Brown line is nowhere to be seen. So this guy down here is in trouble. Why don't you drop your 2 circles there and then come rescue this station? Do I need to put another carriage on the brown line? Probably. Do I need to put another help save me, I'm on fire on the orange and red lines? Yeah, probably. Because help, save them. They're on fire. You come in here, help your buddy. Okay, everybody go. We are up over 3,000 passengers, by the way. That feels like a very nice number. All right. This is a reasonably helpful triangle for the orange line. That's fine. Blue line down here. Yeah, you're gonna take care of all of that stuff just fine. Triangle here for the yellow line. Doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it just makes the yellow line's life a little harder. Actually, fuck. Well, you know, I could pull this back across the river, or I could even do something like I could turn it into a loop. I could turn the yellow line into a tiny little loop. No, let's just do that. I probably just doomed the yellow line somehow. But you know what? I think we're okay. You come over here, get back to the central square. You'll be fine. You go up, get that. You come over here, rescue that. Jimmy got real excited. He was like, a loop, a loop. No, it's not a loop. You are still on fire. Why don't you come in here? Yeah, it's all plus signs. I need more carriages on the red line is what I need. Because it's all plus signs piling up here. Locomotive and... Fuck it, take the last line. Fuck it, take the last line. What would I do with a line is the thing. What would I do? Like, I could smooth out some of this orange nonsense. Yeah, I could smooth out some of this orange and red nonsense. But a carriage would also just be more helpful. So, carriage. You're coming in. You're going to come in with a carriage. You just have circles. You're going to clear over there. And the yellow line is mad at me now. Why don't you take... Oh, God, no, the orange line. You take the locomotive. Everybody's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. Okay, everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Everybody's actually fine. Okay, you know what? I am already noticing a problem with how I redrew the yellow line, and that is that these interior stations are madder at me than they used to be. And that's because I took away their square. So you know what? Let's give them their square back. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to run back through that triangle and get up here. And that's going to be okay. Now, you over here are a bad circle. I was going to say a word, but I couldn't think of it. Okay, so you're going to hit the central square, and then I want you to run back through this circle and be okay. That is an order, a direct order. You need to be okay. You can jump forward and turn around and rescue that, and that will actually be fine. You're going to come hit that. That's going to be okay. Can you rescue that for me, please, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Here, hit that. Thank you, Busidu2, for coming in with the follow. If you are new, which, hey, you just followed, you're probably new, go ahead and join that Discord if you want. We talk about what games we're going to play. We do, you get stream announcements, all that good stuff. Tonight, by the way, I'm going to be playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. The central square is on fire. How do I save that? Oh, you just have a whole bunch of plus signs. Well, why don't you drop those and then get back over here, rescue that. That should be okay, right? Right? Well, you loaded up an entire train and you're still not okay. So, no, not right. You hit the central square and then do what you can for that. But really, it looks like it's wedges and stars, which means it's the red line, which means fuck me, I guess. Can you come into here? I don't know if that's going to live. I don't know if that's going to work. It didn't work. Oh, it didn't work. 3,510 passengers. A good score. I don't think it's a great one. I think maybe Sam and Ghosty might have beaten me. Let's see. It feels like a good number, but not top 15%. Top 15% is good. Not as good as Sam. Not as good as Ghost. Oh. Ooh, excuse me. Good scores. Good scores. That was a very, very, very good level. Okay. Ordinarily, we do at least 2 levels here on Good Morning Mini Metro. You know what? It's 7:34. I think we can sneak in 1. Let's sneak in 1. Didn't see Nelson in the top 10. Let's go to Montreal, because that's where I spun. And I am going to say no pausing. You know, you've already seen when I play Mini Metro, I pause, I redraw, I analyze everything to the very last. We're going to do 1 more level. It's going to be Montreal, but there will be no more pausing. Northern Square is a good thing, especially for no pausing for Montreal, because the problem area is typically up here on this island. You get a lot of circles and uniques. Having the square right here is going to be helpful for that. It's going to mean less of it. Alright, you go do that. I do like to draw, and I play everything at super speed like a maniac. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All sad about les habitants. We'll take a yellow line, go down here. Pas terrible pour les habitants. Suffering defeat at the hands of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'll take a locomotive, and I've got 3 tunnels, so on the other hand, it is Montreal, so 5 tunnels. Yeah, because you're going to need multiple tunnels going over here, at least 1 tunnel going over here, at least 1 tunnel going down here, 1 tunnel over here. You're going to need tunnels, is what I'm saying. Alright. So, as I was saying, tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern, I will be playing Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. I don't remember what we did last time. Oh yes, we recruited the Warlord Okeer. Yeah, we tried to recruit Okeer. He wound up dying. Because, you know, that you just have a risk of dying when you hang around Commander Shepard. Ask Ashley. Dear Ashley, that's me. Oh, no, that's a different Ask Ashley, whose career is equally dead. How about that? But anyway, so we picked up a weird Krogan in a tank. We're going to investigate that. See what's up with that guy. See if, you know, he's conscious, sentient, evil. One of the funnier characters in the series. Anything's possible. Take a locomotive and a line, I think? Yeah, we can take a line here. And I do remember that the elusive man wants to see us, which, I mean, for folks who have played Mass Effect 2, which is half of the people in chat right now, I think, you know what that means. If you don't know what that means, well, you know. We just talked about Ashley. What if we ran into Kaden somewhere? Wouldn't that be weird and funny? And, you know, you never know what can happen. So I think we'll do that. We'll run around the ship. We'll catch up with everybody. We'll ask about our new, well, I won't say friend. We have a Krogan in the tank. Who knows what's going to come of that? And then the elusive man is going to send us somewhere, and it's going to be fun. And we're definitely not going to break up with our boyfriend because he hates the terrorist organization we work for. Why would that happen? Why would that happen? Why would that happen? That's nonsense. What are the chances that we even run into him? Let alone that he hates that we're working for a terrorist organization. Let alone that he breaks up with us over it. Who's to say? Who's to say? Maybe we'll seek comfort in the nice, rough, bony, scaly, chicken-like arms of Garrus Vakari. All things are possible. You could say it's a new horizon. Well, it's at least a legendary edition horizon. If my wife was a terrorist, I would probably consider that a deal breaker too. I mean, your wife is pretty charming. And yes, Garrus's bony chicken-like arms. They're just so... Oh, they're so poultry-esque. Oh, God. Okay. This blue line out here is doing just fine. This orange line up here is kind of not, you know, no real triangles to speak of up north yet. This is an annoying circle. This is Montreal. This is Montreal, and I'm just going to run the blue line over here to get that circle. This looks like it wants to be another line, actually. Yeah, you just run down and do that. So yes, this is the Montreal map. And I've got 3 spare tunnels. I'm going to take a carriage. Probably going to regret taking that carriage, but I'm going to take the carriage. Put it on the orange line. Try to forget about it. And for this Montreal challenge, I am going no pausing. Just because I do have a hard out in about, 10 minutes. Because I have to, playing Mini Metro does not yet pay my bills. So I do have to work. So, in order to get one more level in before the end of the stream, when I'm running a little bit late, I like to say, we're going to play another level, but I'm just not going to pause. And that's what we're doing here. Show. This circle up here is a real pain in the ass. Why don't we bring the orange line up to it? No, that's bad. Let's do that. Let's take the red line up to it, I guess. Yeah, the red line was super short. Keyword was. Yellow line could get that. Actually, yeah. Yellow line could maybe get everything here. If you just swoop around like that. Take a locomotive and 2 more tunnels. And if you get that and that, that's fine. You get all of that. Great. We'll pull the blue line back. And since we've pulled the blue line back, we can send the blue line up because I know that down is going to be a problem. Okay. Yeah, there are so many islands on Montreal. It is a pain in the butt. Okay. Let's put another locomotive on the yellow line because it's got a lot of consecutive stuff going on. Orange line is going to go get that circle. That'll have to be okay. Yeah, it feels like you're building a good foundation and setting up for a good run, and then you look and you're at, 588 passengers or something. No pausing. I play on fast just because I find slow to be interminable. I suppose I could knock it down to slow speed, but no, I just always play on fast. You go there. I'll take a locomotive and another line. Another line will actually be very helpful. Let's put a locomotive on the orange line while I'm thinking. That diamond there is annoying. I guess we'll put it on the blue line. Yeah, blue line can start with that diamond and then hook around like that. Ooh, that's a very helpful triangle. You know what it lets us do? Let's just draw a purple line that does that. Boom, boom, boom. And then the green line can go get that circle. So yeah, the green line is going to handle everything over here. The red line is going to handle everything over here. The blue line is just going to do this bullshit, I guess. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Pretty solid so far. I should hope we're looking solid because I don't have any assets to deploy. No locomotives, no tunnels. Well, no carriages. Why did I say tunnels? You go up there. Purple line is still fine. Anything spawns in this neck of the woods, I'll just extend the purple line upward. I do have tunnels. So many tunnels. I will take a locomotive, and you know what? I can get away with taking the last line. So I will. What am I going to do with that line, though, is the question. You know what? I'm going to grab the red train, run it through there, and turn the purple line thusly. All right, what is piling up at the central square? It looks like wedges and stars, so that's orange line bullshit. Oh, wait, there goes the orange line. Right, because the orange line has to run through to get to its only triangle. Okay. Circle over here for the yellow line is fine. Green line is not happy with me, but you know what? Cry me a double-decker bus about it. Are you going to clear out that station right there? For the most part. And then you've got a buddy to do the rest of the work. That's okay. You need help. So you clear that out. Oh, goodness gracious. We'll pull the red line down here, and this is where it dies. This right here is where it dies, folks. You come here, but that station is still on fire. You come over here, but that station is still on fire. I'll take a locomotive and a carriage, and the locomotive will be deployed here. And the carriage I will deploy there. And did I actually keep everything afloat? For a second, but just a second. Hey, come here. Come here, you. Okay, now, go there. Purple line's kafucked. You go through that way. Thank you. Why don't you do that again? And you now go up here. Okay, how's the orange line looking? Bad. How's the red line looking? And we're done. And we're done. Ah, well. 1,280 passengers over 59 days. For Montreal without pausing, I think that's okay. Could have been better, could have been worse. Ghosty was saying she can never crack 2,000. Well, I can never crack 2,000 either. My best is 1645. So, yeah. I think that's going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Metro. Thank you all so much for being here. Folks on YouTube, I'm going to hit this stop recording button, and y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.